Hi, my name is Newell Davis with Wormiculture, and we're here to do a coffee bin update. I haven't done one in a while. I have not looked at the bin really since the last time I did an update. I'm not sure how long it's been, but today is July 29th. So we're going to take a look at the bin. We're going to add some coffee grounds and probably some crushed eggshells to it because I think it probably needs it by now. I don't know if it needs new bedding or not. I really don't have any ready to go if it does, but we can always add that in a later update. So let's go take a look at the bin and see how it's doing. Alright, so here's our bin, and let's just see here. It's doing pretty well. Not a whole lot of water on the lid. It's a little moist, but not too bad. It's also not, it's a little dry maybe, but we've got some coffee grounds in here still. These are a little dry. There's nothing really in here, but I can see stuff moving around. It's little tiny, probably springtails in the coffee grounds here. The bin's actually pretty moist. On the top layers, lots of worms. I'm seeing lots of worms in here, which is good. I'm not sure what this piece is right here. I'm just going to leave that in there. Let's just kind of dig in here a little bit and just take a look. It looks like they've really worked through this bedding really well. This is a nice dark black compared to a lot of my other bins that end up more brownish in color because of the amount of cardboard that I use and the fact that the veggies don't turn this color, but this, because of the coffee grounds, is really turning more of a black. Some more of it, this looks like some sort of, I don't know, almost like a mold or something that's in there. I'm not seeing anything moving in it, so I don't think it's a nest of any type, but I've got more of it down in here too, it looks like. So there's quite a bit of that white mold that's in here. But very good consistency all the way down to the bottom. It's a little compact, but not too bad. Not as many worms as I was sort of hoping, but there are worms in here. They seem to be a lot around the edges where it's more moist, which has typically been the case with this bin. It's maybe a little too dry again. So I probably should add some water after I add these coffee grounds, although I don't have any water ready to go either down here. But it's not bad considering the fact I really haven't touched it. It is on the dry side, but there are worms throughout here. Let's just dig up this side a little bit here. Looks like there's a piece of plastic in here or something. I'm going to leave that in there for right now. But let's just dig this up. I'm seeing again some more worms. A little dry still, but it's usable. It looks like there's worms in it. Alright, this is a little compact down here at the bottom. Let's see if we can dig this up a little bit. It's definitely compact at the bottom here, but it's still finding some worms in here. It's a little bit more moist in the bottom. But look at that. I mean, this is really composted well. A lot of it's well composted. Let's just dig up this middle section here too, just to stir this all up. So, bottom of the bin, not quite worked over as well as the top, but that's to be expected. But yeah, this is still doing pretty well. Just scrape off the sides of the bin here a little bit. So this is doing pretty well. All right, we're going to kind of dig out the middle a little bit here, and I'm going to dump in, as you can tell, there's worms all throughout here, some crushed eggshells here. So I've got some of my crushed eggshells that I crushed in my Magic Bullet here blender, and I'm going to remember this dust, by the way. I've heard before it's bad for you to breathe in. I should probably be wearing a mask. Do not do that at home, although without wearing a mask I should say. So there we go. I'm going to add just a little bit of crushed eggshells in here. I'm going to close this back up, and then I'm just going to kind of work this in a little bit, keep it in there. And then what we're going to do here, and this is supposed to kind of neutralize the coffee grounds, which can be a little bit acidic at times. Especially, you should always have used coffee grounds, never fresh coffee grounds, because those will be too acidic. So now I'm going to add in my coffee grounds, and these might be a little bit frozen, but let's see if I can get them all out here. There we go. Some of it is frozen still. I put these in the freezer to keep them fresh, and that way they don't grow mold everywhere. So some of them are still, like this is a little frozen, but these all have a lot of water in them too, moisture content, so hopefully that'll help the moisture that's in here. But I'm just going to leave these sit here, and that's it. That's my update for this week on this bin. And it's still looking pretty good. Not as many worms as I was hoping. I was really hoping it'd be sort of teeming with worms, but you can't always have everything you wish for, but it is working. And I'm actually getting a very nice dark black compost out of this instead of the brown compost that I normally get that looks more like a muddish type consistency a lot of times. So this looks really good so far. So that's our update for this week, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.